set up here. I usually, oh, I got to connect my microphone. All right, guys, so I'm going to connect my microphone here. So go ahead and grab your treadmill or go to the room with your bike and let's get started here. Okay, so I'm just going to connect my microphone and we will get going. Oops. Okay, there we go. All right, welcome. So I'm going to get set up here. Go ahead and roll out your treadmill or bring out your bike and let's get this party started. So I have the Run Incline Walking Treadmill. The link is in the comments. It's a pinned comment, guys, so you can check out my treadmill. You can also click the tabs. I have some products tagged for this as well. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Where are you joining me from? Go ahead and comment there. Let me know what city you're joining in from. Okay, let's go here. I'm just going to get my chat connected. Turn off my sound. All right, good morning. Houston, Texas. Nice, nice. Well, welcome, welcome. So I'm putting this in here, the chat, so everyone can let me know what city you're coming in from. I don't know why it's not yet showing your comment. Are you going to be walking with me? You're ready? Okay, so what are you using? Are you using a treadmill, a bike? Are you going outside? How are you going to be walking today? Let me know. Okay, I think I'm going to have it here this time. Let's brighten that up. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so invisible treadmill. Okay. Welcome, guys, if you're joining me. Let me know what city you are coming in from. We're doing a live walk together, and I'm going to set my watch to indoor walking. I'm just resetting my timer here. Indoor walking, so you can join me if you want on an invisible treadmill, walk in place. And so we're going to get started. So we're going to start at 1.5 miles per hour, 1% incline. Let's see. In person, well, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for the positive statements. Give me the fire emojis if you guys can hear me, because this is a new microphone and it's pretty high techy for me. And I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me. So give me fire emojis if you can hear me. All right. Okay. So welcome. So I have a question for you guys. Be honest, if the gym disappeared tomorrow, would your workouts disappear too? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Exactly. No, exactly. So let me know in the comments if you have a gym at home. Like, do you work out at home? Do you have dumbbells? Like, what's your setup? Or do you work out outside? 15 seconds here, and we're going to take this up to 2 miles per hour, 2%. Okay, nice. So you walk out of home. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so let's take this up to 2%, 2 miles per hour. This is a 50-minute incline walking workout. And remember, with incline walking, you put a greater demand on your lower body, your core, your quads, your hamstrings, and your glutes. It's a great way to start your day with what I call efficient cardio because it gets your heart healthy, it puts a demand on your muscles, you know, as opposed to walking on a flat plane, walking at a slight incline is way more advantageous. And I'm just here to do it with you guys because this is how I get my steps in, you know, first thing in the morning instead of running, which can be a little bit less motivating. You know, many people don't want to get up and run. So a walk, but an incline walk is a great way to get the best of both worlds. So at the same time you'd be running, instead you can do an incline walk first thing in the morning with me, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 6 a.m. Central. And we will go as long as possible. So this was, I thought I was going to end this week because we've been doing it the whole month of February. So we're going to try in March. We'll see how far we go in March for that. So you guys can join me. You can join me outside, walk outside with me, take me outside. Although 6 a.m. might be a little too early for you. But if you have dogs, you can take your dogs for a walk with me. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for coming. Let me know what city you are tuning in from. All right, so we have 1 more minute at 2 miles per hour, 2% incline, and we are going to take this up in incline, okay? So 1 more minute here. My chat is not uploading on my, keep walking guys, my chat is not uploading here. I don't know why. Maybe I need a new browser. Okay, we have less than a minute here at this speed and incline. Okay. So this is the run treadmill, and you can get a standing desk so you can walk and work as opposed to holding a laptop like me. And I think that 2 miles per hour, 2% incline is a good walking and working right here. Well, welcome from Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So guys, let me know, do you guys have a gym at home or do you work out at the gym? And let's take your incline up to 3%. Keep it at 2 miles per hour. That there. We should be going here. Okay, so we are at 2 miles per hour, 3% incline. I'm on the Run Incline treadmill, and it's in the description if you guys want to check out the reviews. I got this one from Amazon. There are also some tag products from the Run, the same manufacturer, that you can check out as well if you are looking to get a treadmill in your garage or in one of the rooms in your home. You can check that out. If you've been waiting for the right time to make that decision, I hope that today inspires you to say, you know what? I need to walk more in the house, at home, get myself mobile as opposed to always waiting to go to the gym. There's nothing wrong with going to the gym at all. The gym is fantastic. But I often find people have a gym membership for the spa, tanning if you tan, the pool, the cafe, maybe meeting up with friends. But you can still have your gym membership for the amenities and then have your home set up with dumbbells, a cardio machine, resistance bands, and maybe maybe one other piece of equipment. You can have four pieces and really have a robust home gym, and everything is compact. It can fit under a bed, it can fit under a couch, it can fit under a desk like this treadmill here. So it's not about like getting a whole slew of things. It's getting what you need versus what you want. The gym may have variety and it may have things that you want, but what you need is a couple of things for your home gym to keep you in shape 24/7, 365. Good morning. So let me know. Thank you for the love in the comments. Let me know what city you are chiming in from. So we've got 2 more minutes at, where were we? 2 miles per hour, 3% incline. I'm going to take the speed up as well in a little bit here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you are walking with me. Welcome. You are welcome here. Thank you for the positive comments. Let me know what city you are watching or passing by, checking this live out with me from. We're doing a 50-minute incline walking workout together. And ultimately what that means is you walk with me, either walking on your bike or, doing cardio on your bike, walking on a treadmill at home, walking on your invisible treadmill, like walking in place, or walking outside. Yes, you know what? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. So I will be demonstrating that this particular treadmill, this walking pad functions like a treadmill, and I'll be doing running so you guys can see that you can actually run on it. It goes up to 4 miles per hour max speed, but at 3 miles per hour, which we will get for this walk, you can either walk fast, you can do a light jog, or you can run at 4 miles per hour. I'm saying all of this to say happy birthday. But for the time of this workout, which we have like 40 minutes left, I'm just going to do a walk. But at the end of the walk, I do a lot of demonstration, like running. I move it around so you guys can kind of like see the dimensions and the ease at which it moves around, if that makes sense. So you can go and come back in 40 minutes if you're not doing the workout, because then I'll do the running and the demonstration on this particular, the run treadmill. And it's the run, THERUN. Good morning. You are motivated. Yes, yes, yes. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Okay, so you walk outside. Someone says walk outside. Yes. Yes. So if you're walking outside to join me, great. Okay, so let's take this up to 2.5. We're taking this up to 2.5 miles per hour in speed. And we're going to stay at 3% incline for just under 5 minutes here as we increase. Thank you for the jewels. I can't see your handle, but thank you for the jewels. Actually, if you walk backward on the treadmill, it trains your posterior muscles, but that's not what I'm doing with this particular workout. I'm just walking forward. So, but you go at a much slower speed. I don't recommend you walk backward on the treadmill unless you have done it before and you feel safe, or if you're with your trainer. But actually walking backward on your treadmill is a thing. It's a training thing. It's just not what I'm doing for this session. So welcome, guys. Who is, thank you, Fit and Friendly should be your spokesperson. Okay. Is that a brand that you know, or? Welcome. Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying that. Listen. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay, someone said 2,000 steps in already. Someone said they already did 2,000 steps in. I'm going to try to see. Gata boo. Got to Boo Dash, and the rest is a handle I can't quite see. Congratulations for getting 2,000 steps in. You were here last time, right? Good for you. Was it you, Got to Boo Dash, that did like 20,000 steps some day or whatever? Not with me, but on your own. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Oh, I see you're saying I'm the brand is what I'm okay. Okay. Thank you. Oh, that was it. Okay, great. All right, guys. So we're here 13 minutes. If you see me almost fall off the treadmill, it's because I walk in cursive naturally. I walk like this. And plus I have my laptop here. I'm checking out the um the chat. What keeps you disciplined? Someone's asking, what keeps you disciplined into fitness? Can I be honest? Can I be transparent about what keeps me disciplined into fitness? Because I can give you the answer that's right for online and what's good for everybody. But what keeps me disciplined? Can I be honest? Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give you the real. I have always been a huge foodie. And when always been an athlete, but when I became a trainer, I figured out how to stay fit in a way that I can eat whatever I want. That is really what keeps me motivated. It's nothing, it's not even aesthetics. Aesthetics are like a result. Okay, that's great. But what's the point of aesthetics and you're miserable with your diet and you're miserable and feel guilty about eating, right? So for me, the personal answer, what keeps me motivated, is that I'm a foodie. The scientific answer is you can stay young forever. I think there was an article in Women's Health. You guys go look it up, Google it. It was just, I think it was yesterday. There's a 68-year-old woman who started lifting weights at 60 and changed her body composition. And her body is beautiful. Like she's not like Jack. She's just really fit. At 68, she's got a body of a 40-year-old from lifting. So weightlifting and staying fit keeps you young forever. Okay, so let's take this incline up to 4%. So I hope that answered your question. I gave you two answers. I gave you a personal reason why I say motivated for fitness, and I gave you the medically sound, the scientifically promoting answer. But really, at the end of the day, is that I like food. I like pizza. I like fries. I like ice cream. I like cookies. I like chocolate. And as long as I am working out somewhat, I can almost eat what I want. That's what keeps me motivated. Okay, so let's see. Give me the real. Let's see. Someone is saying how people work out before work. I got to do it after I climb through the attics all day doing HVAC work. I'd be so tired. Okay, so you do HVAC work that's very physically demanding. So um, it's very physically demanding, I understand. But you can always do like an incline walking before you go into work because that's good for your cardiovascular health. Because just because you have a physical job doesn't mean you don't need a complementing physical regimen of some kind. So for you, I don't know if you have a question about what you want to do before you go to work, or are you just letting us know that it's kind of hard for you to factor in fitness because you do HVAC work that's really demanding? Let me know. Okay. So Someone's asking, what high fat food do you love the most? So for quick access, my favorite high fat food is honestly cashews and other nuts of any kind. And I like them mixed with, yes, I like trail mix, but mainly I like cashews, walnuts, pecans, and any kind of nuts. And then if it's in the mood, an avocado, which is one of my favorite. Avocado with lemon and salt. Just off the top of my head, that's what I'm thinking. Um, and obviously, I love adding olive oil to any salad. Like I like olive oil and just vinegar and a little bit of salt and pepper. I'm not really big on dressing. Like I like dressing, but I actually like it down to the basics of adding olive oil. Add here. So you asked me what's my favorite high fat food. What is yours? Let me know in the comments. Best of both worlds. Yes. Someone commented best of both worlds. Okay, let's see. So someone says, no, I work out after work. Okay, thanks for clarifying. Just hard for me to do it in the morning. Do you think it's better to work out in the morning? So I think the type of workout you do at the time of day matters for you. So if you work out after work and it's not jumping, it's not anything that's gonna like excite your central nervous system and keep you awake all night, you are totally fine going at your own rhythm. I know that people really promote working out in the morning, and I'm working out in the morning. But if I can be honest with you guys, I am not a morning person. I'm doing this as a service to join you guys and inspire you guys to work out. My window for working out, my preference for working out is like maybe between 9 and 11 in the morning or 11 and 1, but I gotta work, right? So I do the morning so that I can fit in the rest of my work day. And then if my work day starts at 5 a.m. and I have absolutely no wiggle room to work out, I work out in the evening, but it's not anything, it's actually more like weightlifting and walking very slowly at a high incline. All right, so we're taking the incline up to 5%. We're going to be here for 5 minutes, and we're saying at 2.5 miles per hour. So it depends to your question because you have such a physically demanding job. You may need the mental space to just focus on getting your energy for work in the morning. And if you're able to go to sleep at night, working out after work, if that works for you, do what works for you. As long as you are able to get some good sleep before getting up early to go to work. You understand what I mean? If it's working against you personally to work out at night, then you need to have another personal one-on-one with yourself and try to figure out how to make it work for you. Okay, let's see. Did that make sense? The HVAC person? Oh yeah, someone just commented. Oh my gosh, got to be Dash said they are at 3,000 steps right now. How many steps am I at? That is so cool. I think I just hit 2,000, but let me double check. Okay. Let's see. So the run treadmill shows you how many steps. I just did 1,900 steps, and we have someone on the line who has done 3,000 steps already. Nice job. Nice job. Keep going. Keep giving us a posted update of how many steps you're doing with me. Okay. Someone just commented their favorite high fat food is oatmeal raisin cookies. Okay, those are good. Do you like heat them up do you nuke them in the microwave or the oven for like 5 minutes, or preheated oven for like 5 minutes, and then in the microwave for like maybe 10 seconds? Those are good. I like them homemade especially. Okay. Thanks, because we have to be on our jobs for 6:30. Yeah, that's early. Yeah. If you were to work out earlier than where you have to be at the job, after showering, taking, getting your lunch and getting yourself together, it means you'd have to like wake up at 2 in the morning or something. And that's not quality living. I mean, to me, it's like if you have an early morning job, I would prioritize sleep and going to the job to get there at 6:30 and then work out after work. Because you work HVAC, you probably, I'm not assuming anything, you probably finish your day at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, your time, right? Because you guys are union and you probably have like certain hours, unless there's a big project that needs to be taken care of, you go past that time. So let me know if you get off work 4 or 5 in the evening. Working out later is better for you, I think. I mean, since you asked, I'm not telling you what is best for you. I'm just seeing your rationale as to why you work out in the evening because you get up so early. Okay. Someone says, "Hey, love, from Chicago. Don't know if you remember me from your stream in the all brown, but hope you're having a great day." Hello, welcome back from Chicago. Thank you. I typically remember the the handles, of course. Welcome back. Yes, yes. Another Chicagoan. Now, if you guys are walking with me, comment in the chat. Okay, thank you so much. Thanks for the love in the chat. All right, let's see. Yes, this shows there's no excuse for not exercising. Absolutely, that's the whole point. And if you see the treadmill I'm on, it's 38 inches long, 16 inches wide, and it is designed for compact spaces, as you can see. So there's no excuse for not exercising. It gives you the opportunity, if it's cold outside, if you're snowed in, if you guys are in New York or some parts of Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, and New Jersey, some parts, you guys got snowed in, and this would have been perfect for you to get your walk at all times. But even if you're not snowed in, if it's raining outside or you just don't have the time to make it to the gym, you can pull this from under the one I'm on, you can pull it out from under your bed or under your couch, wherever you have it, and get your steps in. Okay, now let's go up in incline to 6%. Now this particular treadmill goes up to 6% incline max. And I like the sweet spot of 6% because you can stay consistent, right? You can stay consistent at 6% a whole lot more than trying to do 10%. 10% can be a little bit overwhelming for people to sustain. So we hear 2.5 miles per hour, 6% for another just under 5 minutes. And then we're going to go with the max speed for this exercise, 3 miles per hour at 6% for 5 minutes. Okay, so let's all get ready. This is our high interval incline walking section that can be a little bit more challenging. If you don't want to go that fast, don't. Just keep it here at 2.5 or slow it down, but keep the incline at 6% if you can. All right. So, okay, so let's see what you guys are saying here. Yes, warm cookies are so much better. Yes. I just love the food talk. So comment, you guys, what is your favorite high-fat food? Because someone just said oatmeal raisin cookies. What's your favorite high-fat food? Comment in the chat. So someone says, I work out at home and at work. Can't stop, won't stop. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, you sound like a trainer. Can't stop, won't stop. Workout at home and at work. Can't stop, won't stop. Good job. Okay. Wow. Someone in the chat just hit 4,000 steps. Oh my gosh, good job. I am so proud of you. Good work. Let's see how many steps I'm at. So this treadmill shows you your time, your speed. It gives you your steps. So I'm at 2,600 steps. Look at that. And someone in the chat is already at 4,000 steps. That's so awesome. That is so awesome. Good for you. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Someone is saying, I'm glad they dropped that snow up on the East Coast and no more for the Midwest. We have 60 degrees. We have a 60-degree day today. Oh, really? Wow. That is so cool. I didn't check the temperature of what it was going to be in Chicago. I kind of like the snow though. But yeah. All right. Keep going, guys. I'm going to charge my I'm charging my laptop here. Okay. I just needed to charge it because it was about to die. I'm looking at my laptop to see you guys' comments. The phone is a little too far away for me to read that well. I have to like bend down, and that's why I keep looking to the side. Someone just said that Chicago is not going to get snow today and that it's going to be 60 degrees. Oh my goodness. That's incredible. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Good morning. Peace sign to you too. Let us know what city you are tuning in from. So guys, those that are here, I have a quick question. Are you paying for gym access or are you actually using a gym for working out? And when I say gym access, I'm talking about you have the gym for the pool, you have the gym for tanning, you have the gym for maybe even the cafe, a place to meet up your friends. Oh, really? Someone says, I look tired. Well, that's interesting. I'm actually not. I slept 7.5 hours straight. That's interesting. Okay. Someone else said, we're not getting any more this year. I hope, LOL. And they're referencing not getting any more snow in Chicago. But this is Chicago. It can be 60 today and a blizzard tomorrow. Yep. Although I haven't seen that kind of weather in like 10 years, right? I remember 20 years ago, it would be 60 one day and then a blizzard the next. But it's not been so erratic that much the past 10 years. You know what I mean? Especially the last 5. But yeah, I get it. I totally get it. Okay, paid gym. Oh, someone's saying she's glowing. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Someone's saying I look tired. I'm like, I've had like 7.5 hours of straight, uninterrupted sleep. And then someone else said, she's glowing. Yeah. I was like, if anything, I'm like super sweaty. I forgot to turn my fan on for this. So I apologize in advance because it is so hot in here. You guys can see the setup. I have these lights so you guys can see me. Otherwise, there's no sun in Chicago until 9 a.m. This room is like super dark. And the lights are hot. And they're making me sweat even more. Wow. Gati Budash just commented 5,000 steps now. That is so awesome. That is so cool. Let me see. You have 5,000 steps. I got to look down to see how many steps because it shows, the speed, the incline, and then calories. But I use my Apple Watch for calories. It shows the time you've been on here. So I've been on for 31 minutes. I'm at 3,000 steps. And Got to Be Dash is at 5,000 steps, guys. That is so cool. That is so, so cool. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thanks for the love in the comments. Okay, someone says, don't use the gym because I work out for 5 months, for 5 minutes every 4 hours. Okay, let me read that again. Someone says, I don't use the gym because I work out for 5 minutes every 4 hours. That's fantastic. That is so cool. So when you do that, are you doing that whether you're at work or at home? That is so cool to incorporate that kind of like spurt of exercise. Okay, guys, we are going to take this speed up to 3 miles per hour at 6%. We're supposed to have done that 3 minutes ago. Sorry, I was getting lost in the chat. Okay, so we're here. 3 miles per hour at 6%. Now, if you guys are interested in getting a treadmill, I have it in the description or in the pinned comments. And I think now you guys can actually check out my store, check out the products, tag products, if you're thinking of upgrading or adding equipment, particularly cardio equipment, to your home gym. And like someone said earlier, there's no excuse for not exercising anymore. So whether you don't join the gym, like one of the comments said, they don't do the gym, they work out for 5 minutes every 4 hours, like a boss. Nice work. Which brings me to say, how many of you guys have a gym in your home? Or do you go to a paid gym? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Home or gym? So the treadmill I'm particularly on is called the Run W1 Pro. Has a max speed of 4 miles per hour, max incline of 6%. The one I'm on is just under $200. Comes with a remote control that controls the speed and the incline. Yes. And when you get it right out the box, all you have to do is put in the battery that they provide you with. It's a lithium battery. Plug it in and get to walking. Whew. Okay, 5 more minutes. We're supposed to have done a total of 10 minutes, but I was gabbing with you guys. So we're doing 7 minutes at the speed instead of 5. So we have just under 5 minutes, staying at 3 miles per hour, 6% incline. Thank you for the love in the comments. Thank you for the kind comments. You guys have been so great today. Thank you. I know some of you guys are walking with me in real life. Keep going. You're doing so amazing. Now with incline walking, instead of running, particularly in the morning, is obviously joint friendly, is why I do it. Let me know if you guys do incline walking at all, whether you do it at home or at the gym. I know sometimes people think that they can skip their cardio, and I understand, but cardio is important. All right, 4 minutes, guys. And then we're going to slow it down. We're going to keep the incline at 6%, but we're going to slow the speed down in just under 4 minutes. Let's see. I try incline walking to build bigger calves. Okay, yeah. Incline walking is great for building leg muscle overall. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. 3 minutes now, guys. So we're doing a total 15-minute workout. We're 37 minutes in together. Nice job. Kudos to whoever just did 5,000 steps. I'm at 3,600 steps. Hello, welcome. Welcome. Let us know what city you are coming in from. Thanks for the emoji. We are doing a total 50-minute incline walking workout together. Man, it's warm in here. Okay. We now have 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes at 3 miles per hour, 6% incline, and then we're going to slow it down. Oh, someone in the steps, someone in the chat just did 6,000. That's 6,000 steps. Someone in the chat. That's awesome. Claps for you. Big claps. I wish I could put emojis in there for you. Celebrate you. Nice job. Man. Just under 2 minutes, guys. So remember, at the end of the live, which is in about 12 minutes of this workout, at the end of the live workout, I'm going to do a demonstration of running on this. But this particular segment, if you're just logging in, we're just getting in an incline walking workout together. 1 more minute at 3 miles per hour, 6% incline. Nice job, guys. 30 seconds. 30 seconds at the speed, and we can all slow it down. I'm going to go down to 2.5 miles per hour. Seconds. We get to slow it down. Nice job. Someone just hit 6,000 steps in the chat. Nice job. Keep going. All right. Let's take that speed down to 2.5. 2.5. Keep that incline. Thank you. Thank you for the positive statements in the chat, guys. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So we're keeping that incline at 2.5. We have less than 10 minutes together for this 50-minute incline walking workout. Keep going. So I'm on the run treadmill. The one I have goes up to 3 miles per hour. I'm sorry, 4 miles per hour max speed. So I primarily got this for getting my steps in and doing incline walking, but it also functions as a walking pad. You can walk at a flat, no incline, and work and get a standing desk right here. And then you can wheel away your standing desk and then hike up your incline, like I'm at 6%, and walk up a hill to get your climbing in, which is really a great way to place a demand on your legs, your glutes, your calves, quads, your hamstrings, midsection. So it's heart healthy, but it's also a great way. I call it more of like a strengthening cardio, right? And it's a little bit easier on your joints than running, obviously. But 6% incline might be a little harsh for you. Then just reduce the incline and just, try 2 or 3%. It's still better than walking at a plane. Any percentage of incline is a great way to not only get your cardio in, but strengthening your legs in your lower body. Yes, I know. I forgot to turn the fan on. Can you see? I'm like melting over here. So when the workout is done, I'm going to put my fan on, and hopefully you guys will let me know if the fan is too loud. I'll turn it off, but you guys have been good about saying the fan doesn't, you can hear me because I have this new mic. I actually want it. I want it. Okay. So let me know in the chat, guys, if you haven't let me know already, if you have a home gym or you go to the gym. Okay. So we're going to be here 2.5 miles per hour, staying at 6% incline for 2 more minutes. And then after 2 minutes, we're going to go down to 2 miles per hour, and we're going to keep that 6% incline for another 5 minutes, and then we're done. Hi, and welcome. Let us know what city you are stopping by from. Let us know in the chat. Blessings to you too. Hi, at Hoopty West. Welcome back. We have, like, I think a minute left at 2.5, 6% incline. And then we have one more 5-minute interval for the walk if you're joining us. Oh, my Lanta. Got Budash just hit 7,000 steps just now. Oh my goodness, that is so cool. That is so cool. Okay, let's see how many steps I've done. I am at, so it's showing me like my speed, my incline percentage on the LED at the bottom of my feet here. Okay, it's assuming 211 calories, but my Apple says 109. I've been on here for roughly 44 minutes and 4,300 steps. I'm at 4,300 steps with you guys. We have someone in the chat who hit 7,000 steps like a boss. Nice work. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Someone said, I hope your day is starting great. Yes, it is. Thank you so much. I hope your day is starting great as well. Thank you. Someone said, oh, my Lanta, LMAO. I say that like 5 times a day. Ha ha ha. So do I. You know where I got it from? I got it from DJ on Full House. And it stuck. That was a long time ago. All right, guys. Okay, so let's take that speed down to 2 miles per hour. Keep that incline at 6%. Oh my gosh. The sweat is like, it's a lot. I like having the fan on so I don't sweat as much. I mean, sweating is not bad, but you know what I mean? All right, guys, we have 4 minutes left here. So someone says, at Hoopty West, I've been watching your channel and some other inspirational brothers and sisters, and I've been working out more. Yes, that is so cool. That makes my heart warm and fuzzy on the inside. That is so cool. That's the whole point. You know what I mean? I want you guys to feel compelled in a gentle and good way to work out more and incorporate it in your home with ease. Not pressure, but more ease, right? Thank you for the lovely comments. Welcome. If you're saying hi, let us know what city you are saying hi from. We have 4 minutes left. Yes, way. Give me. Welcome. You made it again. Someone says there's probably a dog in another room cooped up too. I don't understand the comment, but I love dogs. I think it's hard for people in the city to have dogs, like the big dogs. But I don't like little dogs. I don't like tiny dogs. I mean, they're cute and everything, but I like the big dogs. Welcome. Welcome, Minneapolis. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Welcome, suburbs of Chicago. Boo. Well, welcome, suburbs of Chicago. What's your handle? Yes, I remember your handle. I can recognize it by the last numbers. Welcome back. All right, we have just under 2 minutes, and then we're going to hit stop, and I'm going to show you what this treadmill can do. I mean, this walking pad can do. It functions as a walking pad and a treadmill. But I'm going to hit stop, put my fan on, get a little something to drink, answer some of your chats, just chat a little bit with you guys, and then show you what this treadmill can do, what this walking pad can do, that it can function both as a walking pad and a treadmill. So you guys are going to see that not only can you get a run in with this, you can use it for walking. I prefer using it. I use it 80% for walking and maybe 5% for running. Okay. Someone asked, okay, someone just commented DuPage County. Yes, DuPage County. I remember we had that conversation because I'm at Cook and then you're at DuPage County. Okay. And someone is asking, how fast can you run on this particular treadmill? The maximum speed is 4 miles per hour. And I'm going to show you guys me running on it as well. We have just under a minute left for this walking cohort that we do Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 6 a.m. It's a pop-up. So if we continue in March, we continue in March. If you guys are subscribed, you'll get a notification. If we don't, I will definitely still be doing lives and you'll still get a notification because you're subscribed and you will know when I go on. Okay, so 10 seconds here and I'm going to hit stop, put on the fan, grab my ginger tea here. 3, 2, 1. Oh no, I wanted to look at the steps. So anyway, typically when it's 50 minutes, it's 5,000 steps. And I did 134 calories, 1.71 miles, and my average heart rate was 144 beats per minute, which is pretty high. It must be because it's so warm, because usually it's about 120, 130. And my range was 87 to 163. That was a little high. I think it's definitely temperature related. Okay. There's my fan. Let me grab my ginger tea. Let's chat before I give you demonstrations of running on this treadmill. Okay. Okay. So let's see what you guys are working with here. So the treadmill I'm using, I'm going to put it on here. It has a 300-pound capacity. Just going to keep it going at like 1 mile an hour while I'm talking to you guys, and at 1% incline. Oh, take this down. Okay. Hello, hello. Let us know what city you are chiming in from. So someone says, thank you for the positive comments. Yeah, that is a lot of walking. Yeah. So for sure. 15 minutes of incline walking. Yeah, it's a lot. Oh, wow. Someone in the chat said they just got in 8. Did I read that correctly? Oh, let me see. Yes, 8,000 steps now. I'm sweating like I came out of a pool. I totally get it. Do you see me? Like I touched myself and the sweat like flicked off of my hand. Like it's like a faucet over here. Okay. Oh, that's a that's a little interesting story there. Okay, let's see. Good morning. Let us know where you're saying good morning from, what city you're saying good morning from. All right, let's see. Okay, at Robert Riley 3525, are you still on? I'm about to do the running demonstrations here. Let's see. I think I got everyone's comment today. Yay, I think I did. Okay, yeah, I think I did. Okay, so I'm all caught up. So if you're looking for, I like to sprint, walk backwards and sideways, yes. Okay, someone says, I like to sprint, walk backwards and sideways. If I'm in the gym, I like to be outside. And Georgia, yes, I'm here. Okay, great. Good morning from California. Good morning. Good morning. What part of Cali are you coming in from? Okay. So if you in particular like to sprint, this particular walking pad, I wouldn't recommend it for you because it goes only up to 4 miles per hour. Now, let me know because you guys can now check out my store. There's two treadmills that I've tagged in here. So for you, Robert, since you like to sprint, if you were to consider getting a treadmill at home, if but you're in Georgia, your weather's really nice. That's the one I'd recommend because it has a faster speed, I believe. But this one, just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to show you what we're working with here in terms of speed. Hold on a second. So this one goes up to 4 miles per hour. So I wouldn't call this a treadmill you would use for doing sprints at all. So this is 3 miles per hour, which is fast, but you can get a jog in at 3 miles per hour. But you can still walk at the speed, right? However, it goes up to 4 miles per hour, which I'm going to take it up to here. And this is the fastest speed. So I would call this more like something that you would get to jog at home, not necessarily do sprints. But you can certainly walk backward and walk sideways on this one, you know. But sprints, not so much, more of a jog. So this is 4 miles an hour that I'm running at. And this is the max speed. I have it at 1% incline. And when I stop it, it gradually stops. It doesn't just abruptly stop, which is huge, right? I've had treadmills that stop abruptly, and that is not cool. Okay. All right. So let's get this back on. Let's see what we're working with here. So you guys let me know any other questions that you have. Yes, I agree. Thank you for seeing it. It is solid for in-home and a good jog. So the reason why I got this one is not for sprints at home because you can go to the gym for that or you can go outside, right? This is for jogging consistently in the home. So it's solid for that, especially at 4 miles per hour. And so the one I'm on, I'm going to tag you in on it. You can check out the reviews if you want to get it for yourself or someone in your family that you think it'll be good for. Okay. Oh, why is it not letting me? My keyboard is acting weird. So there, the link is in the chat. Okay. Someone says, I got to get ready for the day. See you soon. Have an absolutely fantastic day. You have an absolutely fantastic day. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Thank you for the positive steps. Okay. Thank you for the positive comments. Okay. Someone in the chat said 9,000 steps now. That is so amazing. That is so amazing. Okay. That is so cool. Nice job, guys. Okay. So now I'm just going to show you around the treadmill. I'm going to pick it up and just move it around so you guys can kind of like see the dimensions of it. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to put this on the side here, get it charged. Like I said, remote control to control the speed. I'm going to show you the running speed again for those of you that just came on. So this is 3 miles per hour. You can get in a very fast walk, or you can jog at 3 miles per hour. As you can hear, the motor is pretty quiet. It's 2.5 horsepower. Or you can walk at the speed. But if you want to jog at home, this is 4 miles per hour. When you stop it, it just gradually stops. It doesn't just abruptly stop, which is good. And this goes up to 6% incline. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect it. And I'm going to show you the dimensions for you to kind of like get a scope of what I'm working with here. So I know some of you are still walking. Someone just hit like 9,000 steps. Welcome. If you're just saying hi, let us know where you're saying hi from. Okay, so it's easy to lift and maneuver. And it has wheels in the front, really easy to wheel around, and it wheels very easily on carpet. So I'm 5'2", and it stands here at my shoulder, as you can see. This is about 16 inches wide. The belt is about 16 inches wide and then about 38 inches long. So if you're 6'2", you can still, with a fairly large gait, you can still do your walk on this. You know, the manufacturer said they designed this with tall people in mind. I'm 5'2", and it works for me. But they said it will work for tall people as well. So if you get this and you're 6'2", let me know in the comments what your experience is with walking on this incline walking pad and treadmill. So that's that up close. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so do you guys have any questions about the treadmill? Do you guys work out at home? How do you get your cardio in? Do you get it at the gym? Do you walk outside? Let me know in the comments. And so I just wanted to show you that you can wheel this on carpet. You can wheel it to other rooms in the house. I typically have it up against the wall here, and then I bring it out. So I have it against the wall. So what I typically do at this point is, guys, I answer questions that you may have about the treadmill, and I'm going to give you a side profile just so you can see me run on it. So let me know if that's going to work for you guys. Let's see. I think I had it there. So this is how I typically have it up against the wall, more so to the side because I need to access this part here. So it's easy to take out and then wheel it into position. And I just give it a nudge there in the front to maneuver it. And then I place it down. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do it. My lighting is over here. It's a little bit in the way. I'm going to just move this here at this angle so that I can have it up a little bit closer to the wall for you guys to see the depth of the actual treadmill as I do the demonstration from the side at this point. And it's pretty easy to move around, as you guys can see. So this is what it looks like. This is the perspective that you get from looking at it from the side profile. Now I'm going to connect it again. And then we're going to get it turned on so you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can see the incline. I want to show the incline. I wonder if you can see the incline rising. Okay. So this is 1 mile per hour. This is 1% incline. So pay attention to the front here. See if you can see the incline. Someone says they could. That's 2% incline. That's 3% incline. That's 4% incline. That's 5% incline. And we're at 6% incline now. Can you guys see the difference? So that's the 6% incline. And I'm going to take it back down to 1. I'm going to take it up to 6 again. See that? So at 6%, I wouldn't run at 6%. This is hill climbing at 2 miles per hour at 6%. This is what I recommend that you do. If you're not using this as a station for, a work desk being set up here, you can do your hill climb like this. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce the incline and show you that you can actually use this for jogging at home as well. So I think looking at it from like the straight on perspective is a little different than seeing kind of like how it would look in your home or in your garage. So this is 3 miles per hour. You get a fast walk in. But you can also jog at 3 miles per hour. You can get back to walking fast at 3 miles per hour. So that's how you can incorporate more of like a walking interval and jogging at home. So you can be here for 30 seconds. So you walk at 3 miles per hour for 30 seconds. So I just looked at the timer. So let's say you have 20 seconds left. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. And then you can jog for 30 seconds. And you just keep the same speed, 3 miles per hour. You have 20 seconds left. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, back to your walking. You can do 5 rounds of each. 5 rounds of 30 seconds walking at 3 miles per hour. 5 rounds alternating to jogging, keeping it at 3 miles per hour. And I have the incline at 1%. Now, if your joints can handle it, you can take this up to 3% and repeat the same thing 3%, jog 30 seconds. 20 seconds left. 10 seconds. So we're at 3% incline. 3, 2, 1. Keep the same speed. Walk 30 seconds, keeping that 3% incline. And you can do that 3 sets of each. 3 sets of walking, 3 miles per hour, 3% incline, and then alternating that with jogging at 3 miles per hour, alternating incline. Now, as you build your endurance, you can take this up to 6% and jog 30 seconds at 6% incline, 3 miles per hour. So now you're going up that hill. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And then you can climb that hill for 30 seconds. And you can do that for 2 rounds each. 2 rounds, 30 seconds, walking, 6% incline, 3 miles per hour, and then jogging in place, keeping everything the same, 6% incline, 3 miles per hour. I just fell over because I was trying to look at you guys, but at this incline, it's kind of like, all right. So I'm going to take the incline back down to 1%. And let's say you did all of that and you took that speed down to 2 miles per hour. Wait a little bit, catch your breath, and then do like a running finisher at the end. So I'm going to give us 30 seconds. I'm just giving you an idea of what you can do on this. So remember, we started out 5 rounds, 30 seconds at 3 miles per hour, walking, 30 seconds, 3 miles per hour, jogging. And then you took up the incline to 6%, and you do that for 2 rounds, 30 seconds at 6%, 3 miles per hour, walking, alternated to jogging in place. So now I'm going to show you, you can do a running finisher, 4 miles per hour. Now at this speed, you can't really walk, obviously, unless you're doing speed walking. And you can just have a nice jog. And you can do this for 5 minutes at the end, or 5 minutes a day, if you'd like to jog. And I'm at 1% incline, 4 miles per hour. So just wanted to show you the variety of interval cardio you can do on this. So I'm not going to do the whole 5 minutes. When I stop it, it gradually stops the belt, as you can see. And then it comes to a complete stop. And here we are. All right, guys, let me see what you guys are working with here. Oh, man, that was hard even just demonstrating. Because I was trying not to breathe so hard on the mic. Wow, thank you so much, Mr. AIIT, for the love. Thank you for the contribution. Guys, all of these contributions, I have a fitness app. I have a developer for my fitness app, so you guys can join me on my fitness app apart from YouTube. So all your contribution is going towards getting that set up. All I need is the support from you guys, whether you do it by showing up or what you did. Thank you, Mr. AI, Mr. Ide. I think that's what it is. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. So I am going to put in the chat here. And I'm going to tag at Fiend Ryzen. That's the treadmill. Go ahead and click the link. If you are on a desktop, you're welcome. If you're on a desktop, I think you can't click the link. What you can do is awesome, Mr. I-89. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to my digital home. Thank you for being a part of my online family. So you guys can email me if you want the link sent to you. I'm putting that in the chat for the treadmill sent directly to you from me. And I'll just send that's in there. Okay. Okay, let me just put that in here in my notes. Awesome. Someone in the chat just said 10,303 steps in. Somebody just did 10,303 steps in. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Yay. Let me send celebration emojis for you at God Budath. Sorry, I shortened your handle because it's a mouthful for me. Um yeah, that's what's up. Okay, guys. Thank you for subscribing, Mr. All the Way 89. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for the positive comments. So this is a walking pad. So it functions as a walking pad and a treadmill. As you guys saw, this is the walking pad version of it. And yes, you can walk sideways. You can walk backward. I'm not going to do it here because that's not the workout that I'm actually going to promote for these lives because I want people to just use it regularly. Welcome. Yes, yes, at Phoenix Rising. So if you click my link, I make a small commission, and that's going to go towards my fitness app that I will be having here. So if you click my link, you will get it. The one I am on is 199, and the ones that are about 100 to 125, they're walking pads, but they typically don't come with an incline. And if they do come with an incline, it's not remote controlled. You'd have to get off the treadmill and adjust the front, and that's the only caveat. I have had manual treadmills before. I've had one manual treadmill before, and I had to adjust it in the front. I had it for like 5 years. So for me, my priority personally is to have an automatic incline, which is the one I have, and it's remote controlled. So if you're going to get it from Amazon anyways, you might as well go to my store, if you don't mind, because that will help me help you or someone who will be logging onto my fitness app, which I hope, you know what, I'm not going to hope. I will have my fitness app live within the month of March of 2026. Who's with me on that? Okay. So, oh, thank you at Phoenix Rising. I would love for you to support me. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, manifest that. Yes, absolutely. If you keep hoping and waiting, it's like nothing's going to happen, right? So, my fitness app, I will have it live and I'll be sharing it with you guys within the month of March 2026. There you have it. So, if you go to my store right now, I'll give you the link to my store. I had it here. Let me go to, and then I'll do another demonstration here because people come in and it's their first time, so I want them to get a chance to see this to get it at home. So I'm just taking a little bit of a break here just so that I can breathe. and then I'm going to get back to demonstrating. So this has a 300-pound capacity. I forgot to mention that. Has a 300-pound capacity. It goes up to 4 miles per hour max speed, 6% incline. Where is my store? So another way you guys can support me, and it's not really supporting me, is you can go to my store on Amazon. Aw, that's a sweet comment. That's my store on Amazon. I'm at Glow Pix Nalady / no, Glow Pix Nalady Amazon. So you guys know you can follow me on Amazon, right? So if you go on Amazon and you look up Glow Pix Nalady on Amazon, you can follow me there and you can shop from my store. If you're looking to get this treadmill. Yes, so I do have links in the description. So let me know if you're able to click the links in the description. Because I know sometimes when people on mobile, they let me know that they weren't able to click the links from mobile, but they can click them from their desktop, which is why I say email me. But the other thing you can do is you can actually click the products that I have tagged, but they're different products, the same manufacturer, but they're different products for treadmills. So, okay, so show how it works. Absolutely. So I'm going to put this aside. I'm just going to make sure I've answered everyone's questions here. Someone says, I did not come in here to play. I am the inspiration. Yes, you are. 10,000 steps. That's not play steps. Okay. All right, let's see. What up, Stephanie Mills? Legend. Okay, so let me see if I've answered all of you guys' questions. Okay, so you're on mobile. Yeah, so on mobile for some reason they don't have it where you can. So here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna recommend that you just email me and I'll just send you an email of um, the links for the treadmill. Um, I'm putting in my email in the chat and then I'm gonna show you guys how this works. Body by Nalady at gmail.com. Copy at FE. Okay, so that's the best that I can do for you so that you can really, I'll send it to you after this. We have about, give or take, I usually stay on just answering questions for another 30 minutes. So, and then I'll send you the email for it. I can even send it on my next break. Just let me know. Okay, so you guys, right now I'm on the run walking pad. So it functions as a walking pad, but also a treadmill. And I'm going to show you the variety of all of that right now. So everything is remote controlled, which is why I got it. I love the fact that it's remote control for both the speed and the incline. And so some people are like, how does it feel not having any bars or something to hold on to? I think it challenges you to actually watch your balance and walk. Okay. So you're on the run too. Nice. Let us know your speed and your distance, how long you're going to be running for. So I'm just going to demonstrate. So I'm going to put it on now and I'm going to show you the walking pad capability. And hopefully you guys can hear me. Give me fire emojis if you can hear me, even when I'm demonstrating. So this is 1.5 speed at 1% incline. So you can have a standing desk, provided obviously you're not this close to the wall like me. I'm only this far because where the tripod is, I wanted you guys to see the full walking pad. So you can have, okay, good. You can hear me. Thank you for the fire emojis. Oh, okay. Well, good luck with that. Okay, so you can have a standing desk here and you can work at 1.5 miles per hour, 1% incline. So this is where the walking pad functionality comes in. If you're on a Zoom or, you're you're watching something from work, like a training video or something educational, and you're still at work, you can take this up to 2 miles per hour, 2% incline. You still have that walking pad luxury from this particular treadmill. Now, let's say you put aside, you wheel away your standing desk, and you just want to get a good hill climb in. So if you look at the front, you can see the incline going up. So it's at 2% right now. This is 3%. This is 4%. This is 5%. And now we're at 6%. So you can climb up that hill, and there is a difference. Maybe you guys can't see on the camera, but this is 6% incline. Big difference. I can feel my legs working more to go up the treadmill. Now it is 30, the belt itself is 38 inches in length, and then in width, it's 15 inches in width. Max capacity for this is 300 pounds. The max speed is 3 miles per hour. So now I'm going to take this back down to 1% incline, and I'm going to show you how you can get in if you're not doing just a straight walk or a hill climb, and you wanted to incorporate some intervals. You can take this up to 3 miles per hour, and you can walk 3 miles per hour. And you can do this for 30 seconds. Make sure my shoes are not untied. Yep, so we're here another 15 seconds. Just as an example, I'm going to show you 10 seconds, 3 miles per hour, 3% incline. In 3, 2, 1, you just switch to a light jog for 30 seconds. And again, 3 miles per hour, 1% incline. We have 10 seconds here. This is just a general example of how you can incorporate this into your work day if you use it for remote work. And then 30-second walk again. Keeping the speed at 3 miles per hour, keeping the incline at 1%. So we're 15 seconds here. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and you get back into the jog at 3 miles per hour, changing nothing, just keeping the incline 1%, keeping the speed 3 miles per hour, and you're here for 30 seconds. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And then keeping the speed the same. On another day, you can take yourself up to 3% incline on the same breath. So the first one, you can do that for 2 rounds or 5. Or you can do it for 2 rounds and go right into 30 seconds, 3 miles per hour, 3% incline, walking. And then in 3, 2, 1, maintain the same speed and incline. You jog for 30 seconds. "15 seconds. We have 3 miles per hour, 3% incline. For 30 seconds walking, 30 seconds jogging, alternating. We have an interval. 3, 2, 1. Back to your walking. 3 miles per hour for 30 seconds. And then you can do one more round of jogging in place. You can do that for 2 rounds. And then you can take it up to 6 miles per hour. Keep the same speed. And if you want to challenge yourself, 3 miles per hour, 6% incline for 30 seconds. So I'm at 6% incline, guys, which is hard. And I'm doing 3 miles per hour running up the hill. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch back to the walk, keeping it at 3 miles per hour, keeping the incline at 6%. Do that for one more round. When you're done, hit the stop button, and it stops gradually for you. And so that's another idea as to how you can use this walking pad as a treadmill, do intervals on it as well. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here, guys. Okay. 30 minutes. Okay. All right, let's see what you guys. So someone's asking, can my pit bull run on this? Yes. Believe it or not, this is also designed with your pet dog in mind. So definitely you can put, now a Great Dane, not so much, but a medium-sized dog, yes. So have you guys seen the show on Amazon Prime, Fallout? If you have, you know the dog that they have in there, that breed, what is it called? It's a type of shepherd. Is it an Aslan shepherd? I don't know I don't know what it is. Power Hour, yes, welcome. So if you guys let me know if you have like a really active, if you have like a husky, you can put it on here, or a shepherd, but not so much a Great Dane, but you can put a pit bull on it. It all depends on your dog to get your dog to have a workout. So it is made with your dog in mind, believe it or not. Okay, so T Fitness 52, hi, let me know what city you are coming in from, and I am tagging you on the treadmill for you to click the link. If you're unable to click the link because you're on your mobile, then go ahead and email me and I will send you, after the live, I'll send you the link, because sometimes if you are on mobile, it won't let you click the link unless you're on a desktop. Hello at Smoke Sesh Zone from Kansas. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so this is the Run treadmill, and it is, now there's different kinds. It's a walking pad with an auto incline, so the incline can be controlled by the remote control, and it's $200, guys, the one I'm on. And it goes up to 4 miles per hour max speed and 6% incline as a max incline. Hello and welcome. Thank you, thank you. So at YT Netizen, I think you can put your pit bull on it, and because it is made for people with dogs as well. Okay, let me see if you guys have any other questions. So guys, I'm an Amazon associate. So if you click my links, I do earn a small commission, and that goes towards my fitness app, which I am calling into existence, that it will be here for you guys to check out in March of this year, so next month, okay? So yes, it is a portable walking pad that functions as a treadmill. So let me show you how it maneuvers. I'm going to disconnect it so you can see, okay? Let me connect my MacBook here and get it charged while I am talking to you guys. And so I'm going to show you the portability of it. Disconnect this cord here. It has the wheels in the front, and it wheels pretty easily on carpet, as you can see. And I just give it a nudge with my foot just to move it forward, and I can easily maneuver it to other angles, as you can see here. And just bringing it up. Here is the walking pad. Now this is about 16 inches wide, and then in length, so from here to the bottom of the pad is about 38 inches. I'm 5'2", it sits at my shoulder. It is made with tall people in mind. The manufacturer actually made it for tall people in mind. So even if you're 6'2", I've seen 6'2" people review this particular walking pad, and they were able to use it. Let me see. So is it a portable treadmill? Yes, at Smoke Sesh Zone. And then Smoke Sesh Zone is asking, does it work for running, or is it more of a walker? So I'm going to show you how it works for running. But if you're looking for sprints, like if you're looking for something that, you do 10 miles per hour sprints, this is not it. But it does work for jogging. It does work for running at home. It definitely does. But I wouldn't necessarily call it for sprints, if that makes sense. But for at home jogging indoors, for sure. And I'm going to show that to you right now. I'm going to wheel it back in place, and I'm going to show you the jogging speeds. Yeah. Can you like long distance? Yes. So this is ideal for long distance because it does go up to 4 miles per hour. So 4 miles per hour is fantastic for doing long distance running or jogging, right? Or 3 miles per hour. And I'm going to show that to you guys right now, just so you can see that it is possible. So the reason why I got it is that it functions as a walking pad, but it also has a capability for jogging and running at home for long distances. So you can run for 30 minutes. You can run for an hour on it at either 3 miles per hour or 4 miles per hour. So why don't I show you guys how that works? Yeah. So I'm going to wheel it back in place. And it has a max weight capacity of 300 pounds. I want to make sure you guys can see the front. Okay. Okay. You guys can see it, right? Can you see it? Okay, let me. Okay, you can see it. So I'm just going to connect it here. So if you're just coming in, let us know what city you're coming in from. So I'm going to show you guys that it functions as a walking pad, and you can use it for running as well. So walking pad, one, you can have a working station here, but we're going to do the jogging, the running capability of it, okay? So you can use it as a walking pad. This is the walking pad here. But let's say you want to jog at home. Take it up to 3 miles per hour. You can walk fast and jog here, 3 miles per hour. If you want to go faster, this is 3.5. And then 4 miles per hour is the fastest. So if you can run 4 miles per hour for 30 minutes, good for you. But I think for me, 3.5 for a long run, between 3 and 3.5 would be more doable for long distance. And then when you stop it, the belt gradually stops safely for you. So that's a good thing that you can, sorry, I've been running for like an hour and a half with you guys. We have 20 more minutes left on this live, guys. I'm going to be doing more of these demonstrations as people come in. So, all right, let's see what we are working here. All right. Why, thank you. So if you guys are on a mobile, you probably can't click the links. That's why I'm saying email me. And here's my email. Yes. Or you can click the link for the treadmill. I'm going to tag you guys in on it here because you saw that I can run. And I think I have Smoke Sesh had a question, so I'm tagging you on that. And I'm also, who else had a question? I forgot who else. Yes. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, so let me see. And then I'm tagging in. I just found the person that had a question about the treadmill. IDKFR. Okay, so I just tagged you on that, on the treadmill. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's remove that. So IDKFR67 asked, can you put it into your car? Yes, you can put it in your car. You can probably like collapse the passenger seat if you're in a regular car and then put it that way, or collapse the seats in the back to go into the trunk. It is like the width of the belt by itself is 16 inches. So I'd give or take, it's about 20 inches this way and about 40 inches lengthwise. If you have a truck, yes. If you have a compact SUV, yes, you can take this in. And I'm not trying to, girl the girls, but I can't lift it by myself. So when I got it, I had to like make it go like in the box, like pick it up lengthwise and then let it gently go forward up the stairs. It was like 4 or 5 stairs up the patio and stuff. And then I pushed it to my room. But if you're a guy, you can easily pick this up. You can roll it to near the car and then you just pick it up, lift it and put it in the car or the compact SUV. So it really just depends on the dimensions of your car, but a compact SUV, definitely a truck, definitely that, yes. Okay. Thank you guys. You're welcome. Okay. Well, so if you guys have any questions about the treadmill or about fitness tips, or if you want to share something about what you're doing, somebody in the chat just did 10,000 steps with me. I did 5,000 in the 50 minutes that we did the workout in the beginning. But if you guys are going to get some steps in, let me know. Let me know, guys. Someone said, just subscribe to your channel, looking for the name of your treadmill. So if you guys go to the link that I send you, I get a commission. I'm an Amazon associate. So if you just go to generally Amazon, then I don't make the commission. And that commission is going to go towards my fitness app that I will have by March of this year. So at tfitness52, I can email you the actual treadmill. The one I'm on is $200, but it's still automatic incline. It's not manual incline. So I'm gonna put my email in here at tfitness52. And I make a commission, guys, when you click any of my links as an Amazon associate at no additional cost to you. I just make a portion of whatever you end up getting from Amazon. And all of that goes towards my fitness app and creating more fitness content for you guys. Okay. Yes, I can. So I am going to tag you in on my email at Michael Hell, or you can also, if you're on your desktop, you should be able to click the link that I'm putting in the chat. But if you're on your mobile, you probably may not be able to. So that's why I'm saying email me. You can click link if on desktop. Otherwise, please email me and I'll, I, no, on desktop. You are welcome at T Fitness at desktop. Why am I having a hard time spelling that? Okay, so if you guys are on a desktop, you can click the links in the chat. But if you're on your mobile, you probably can't click the links. And that's why I'm saying if you email me, I'll send you the direct link for the treadmill that I'm on. You can check out the reviews and then you can get it. And I make a small commission off of that as an Amazon influencer. And at no additional cost to you, I just make a portion of your sale. And that's the way you can support my channel for content and also getting my fitness app up by March of this year. What am I saying? I'm about to say next year? No, this year. Okay. Someone asked, how can I get glutes like yours? I don't think anyone can get glutes like anybody else. You just get your glutes for you. I know you're being facetious. I was reading that before I realized what you were saying. So, all right. So let me know in the chat if you guys have a home gym or you work out at the gym. Okay, hi, at Michael Hal 1069. I'm a boxing trainer. So this particular treadmill, as you can see, is great for long distance running. If you're looking for a treadmill that does sprints and goes faster, this would not be it. This would be for long distance, is what I would recommend. Because it goes only up to 4 miles per hour, if that makes sense. Home gym. Okay, at Twin 916, home gym. Hi, if you're just tuning in, let us know where you're saying hi from. But you have my email. You can just email me. And at T Fitness, thank you for letting me know you are T Fitness 52. You are from, what is it? South Carolina. Very nice. Very nice. Yes, so I just answered that. I just answered that. Okay, okay. All right, so I was just checking out my comments. Thank you guys for checking out my, oh, no, checking out my other videos. No, I don't want a summary. Stop it. Okay, there we go. Okay, for long distance, definitely for sure. And do you guys want to see me wheel it around to see the dimensions of it? Or did you already see that? Let me know. Okay. Let's see. So we are going to be landing this plane in about 10 minutes. I'm going to do another demonstration of this walking pad that also functions as a treadmill. I might have 2 more demonstrations in between answering you guys' questions. So go ahead and keep the questions coming in. This is the run incline. This is the run walking pad that also functions as an incline treadmill. So let's see. Hi. Hello. Let us know. You gave a thumbs up, what city you're giving a thumbs up from, and also where you're coming in from, what city you're coming in from. Okay, so I'm on the treadmill, you guys. You can click the link in the chat, but if you're on your mobile, you might not be able to click the link. So what you can do is you can email me and I'll send you the information of the treadmill. And it is an automatic incline and it's controlled by this remote. So I don't have to get off in the middle of the workout to adjust anything in the front. So I'm going to show you the walking pad capability of it. And then I'm going to show you what you can do with it for incorporating cardio at home. So here it is at 1.5 miles per hour. And I have that 1% incline. So pay attention at the front there. You can kind of like see it going down gradually and coming up gradually. So if you wanted to use this as a walking pad, you can, and just put a standing desk here. Imagine there's a standing desk here, and you can work, answer calls, be on Zooms, and it's pretty quiet. So people won't know or hear the treadmill typically. Now, if you wanted to use it, if you rolled away your standing desk, you want to use it for cardio or jogging at home, long distance, this is perfect, okay? But before I run, I'm going to show you the incline so you can check it out there at the front. This is 2% incline, 3% incline. That's 4. And that's 5. And that's 6. So this is 6% incline. It may not seem like a lot, but it is a great emphasis and it's a nice gradual incline. And you can just hill climb at 1.5 speed or at 2%. So you can kind of like do what you want if you wanted to do a hill climbing walk with it, if you didn't want to use it as a walking pad. Now, I'm going to show you how it functions as a treadmill. I'm going to reduce the incline back down to 1% because we're going to increase the speed. So I'm going to take this up to 3 miles per hour. So you can walk at 3 miles per hour this fast, or you can jog. So this is great for long distance, jogging 3 miles per hour. You can do this for 30 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour. You can also go faster because it has a max speed of 4 miles per hour. This is 4 miles per hour. This is the fastest speed. When you're ready to stop, press that center button. And the belt stops gradually and not abruptly. Great safety feature there. You guys' comments are hilarious. Okay, a twin 916 said home gym. Very cool. So let me know, guys, are you home gym or gym? Someone in the comments, welcome from North Carolina. some of you guys' comments. All right, so I did say I was going to show you guys, maneuver it around so you guys can kind of like see how it is. So if you were to move it around, again, the incline and the speed is controlled by this remote. It is this particular treadmill is only $200. It is the least expensive one that comes with an automatic incline. So someone says, home gym, park, everywhere I put work in. Yes. What city are you putting in work? Oh yeah, you're South Carolina at T Fitness 52. So you guys don't have much snow there. So you still get some stuff done outdoors still. Although I like running in the snow. Like I like it cold. I don't sweat as much. So I just disconnected it so you guys can kind of like see the maneuverability and portability of this. So it rolls pretty easily, as you can see, on carpet. See that? So that's it on carpet. Just so you guys can see how easy it is. Now it moves around. Now you can put this in your car. I think a guy can pick this up. I can't by themselves. Or, you know, have your partner help you put it in the car. Just wheel it out. You can definitely do that. So this is about 15 inches width, about 38 inches in length. And the max weight for this is 300 pounds. Now, if you want a higher max weight, just let me know. I can help you find the perfect at-home treadmill for your home gym. I'll help with reading the reviews so you get something that most people keep or like. So I can help you set up your home gym equipment. You just let me know what you're looking for. All right, so I'm just gonna connect this here and just go over the treadmill again about some things that I would recommend. If you were to use this as a walking pad for work, you can. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. Yeah, South Carolina. No snow, still cold. Yep. Hello, welcome. Thanks for the wave. Let us know where you're waving in from, what city. Okay. So another way that you can maximize your time on here, obviously, you can add weights. So these are wrist weights. Attach your wrist weights. I'm doing 1 pound on each hand. Let's see where you are coming. Hello, thanks for saying hi. Let us know what city you are saying hi from. I'm just demonstrating. I've got like 5 more minutes here before we land the plane on my walking pad that functions as a treadmill, a great compact space cardio piece of equipment. So here I have 1 pound wrist weights. You can do, you know, tricep extensions whilst you're walking. Okay, and then you slowly bring it in for your bicep curls. Okay, now I don't have much space here, but you can do shoulder raises. Do I have space for the side? Nope. So you can do shoulder raises if you have a little bit more depth. You can do arm raises. You can do shoulder exercises, open closes here. So, or you can just walk with the weights at your hands, with your hands at your side. And again, this is 1 pound wrist weights. You can also take these and then switch for leg day and add them to your legs. And now your walking workout turns into a leg workout. So whoever was a boxing trainer, if you're still on, this is just another idea which you probably have already thought of. And I wouldn't run with weights on, obviously, but you can be at like 2 miles per hour, 1% incline, walking with the weights. Because with boxing, you need strong legs that are agile, right? All that stuff. So even the guys, you can just do 1 pound weights at your ankles walking on this. It's not about how heavy you go. It's about being smart about adding just the right amount of weighted influence to your walk, and your body will still develop, right? So I just increased only the incline and I kept the weights on. So you can do a weighted hill climb for that leg day cardio. And again, I would not recommend you go higher than 1 pound. And I can already feel more of an engagement in my quads, my midsection, and of course my glutes and my hamstrings, with just adding 1 pound weights to this. So that's another way you can bring this to another level with ease, just incorporating 1 pound wrist weights at your ankles. Medium speed, I'm at like 1.8 miles per hour, just under 2, but I've hiked up the incline to 6%. You can take that incline down to 2% and just do this easy peasy. Put on your favorite Amazon Prime show or your favorite YouTube person, whatever, and just do this 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 30-60-minute walk. And that's one way. I'm going to take these weights off. Another way, you can add dumbbells. So these are 12-pound dumbbells. You can just do a farmer's walk, 30 minutes, holding 12-pound dumbbells. Now you can do 5 pounds, 10 pounds, or 12 pounds. The max weight on this treadmill is 300 pounds. So you can hold 20 pounds on either hand and walk, or 25 pounds or even 30 pounds and maybe up to 40 pounds in each arm. But for 30, 45 minutes, you know, doing a farmer's walk on the treadmill, you may want to figure out a weight that's demanding, but not an impossible challenge for you to overcome if you're doing a farmer's walk on your treadmill. And again, with this, I would keep your incline at 1% or maybe at the highest 3%. If you can do 6%, you're a legend. And then you just keep the speed under 2 miles per hour. Right now, I think I'm at 1.8, 1.7. So those are some of the ideas. I'm going to do one more demonstration of the running capability of this walking pad. And this is 3 miles per hour, 1% incline, so you can walk really fast, or you can turn this into a jog at home. If you want to go a little faster, the max speed is 4 miles per hour. And this is 4 miles per hour. When you're ready to stop, press that button and the belt. As you can see, it doesn't stop abruptly. And there you have it. All right. Let's see what you guys are saying here. Hello. Okay, so at T Fitness 52 responded home, gym, park, everywhere I put it in. And yes, South Carolina, no snow, a little cold. Very good. Welcome. All right, guys, I'm going to land the plane here. Let's see. I land the plane. So this is the treadmill that I'm using. You guys can click the link if you're on a desktop. However, if you're on a mobile, you can email me and I will send you the link for my treadmill directly, because if you just search for it on Amazon, I don't get supported. But if you guys do it through my links, I do earn a commission at no additional cost to you. If you'd like to support me, if you don't want to support me, this is for whatever reason, and it's entirely up to you. This is the Run W1 Pro walking pad. Thank you so much for the lovely comment. I haven't heard that in a while. Looking stupendous. All right, guys, so I am about to log off here. So, and good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, so I'm about to log off here. I think I've answered all of you guys' questions. Thank you so much for joining me for this demonstration. Thank you. Thank you so much for the lovely comment. I just finished the demonstration on the Run walking pad. So if you guys are interested in it, you can click the link in the chat, or you can send me an email if you're on a mobile device and you're unable to click the link, and I will send you this walking pad directly to you. Other than that, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. And if there's any last questions, hello or goodbye, if there's any last questions, go ahead and pop them in the chat. Other than that, I just want to say goodbye. Have a wonderful Friday. Have a fantastic weekend. And thank you for joining me today. Okay? Check out the chat. Yeah. Check out the chat for the walking pad that functions as a treadmill that I was using today. And if you're unable to click the links, go ahead and send me an email and I'll send you the link directly. All right, guys. Bye.